Hi guys, how we are doing today? Happy Sunday, happy Super Sunday. I just finished watching the Super Sunday matches, especially our darling Chelsea. We had a 1-0 win against Leicester, second to the bottom Leicester, and most likely already relegated Leicester. And we also have the draw, 1-1 draw, Arsenal or Manchester United against Arsenal. So basically, post-match analysis, and it's going to be very short post-match analysis, basically, because let me dive into the Chelsea game, and after the Chelsea game, then we'll talk about the United game. So Chelsea, as expected, in fact, for me, I was actually expecting like we should beat them like 4-0, the same way we actually played Southampton, but it seems Ruud van Nistelrooy, he actually planned for this game that he's not going to be disgraced. Even Maresca mentioned it that his formation was actually surprising to him, that he wasn't expecting what he saw, basically, right? We had a lot of chances. I mean, a lot, you know. In fact, we have penalty. Cole Palmer missed penalty. First time in his career, senior career, that's going to miss a penalty. He actually kicked it very low and hard, but the keeper was actually very fast. He guessed right and he was very fast to push it away. A lot of people have been castigating him that why will he, play to that direction? That he already gave the guy the high, he immediately wanted to kick the ball. But penalty is penalty. Even if I give you an high, right? Because of the speed of the ball, of the kick, you may not reach it. So that penalty, there was a mistake. If you place it up a bit higher, right? The keeper will who missed it. He won't catch it. For example, the two penalty kicks that was played by Mo Salah yesterday was actually very high. There's no way a keeper can actually fly like a bird, as high as catching that penalty, those penalty kicks. So that was why Kupama missed that penalty, right? Talking points about the penalty kick. And eventually, at the end of the game, remember, Maresca also said that as at yesterday, he wasn't feeling well. Even as at this morning, he admitted that he's not feeling well, but he just want to play to help the team so that we can secure a top four position. And that was why he called Maresca and told Maresca that. So Maresca mentioned that after the match. So bottom line is that Kopama, he wants the success of the team. Even if he's not feeling too good, he will actually try his best, to drive the team, to push the team to the finish line. So that's why he played today. He was actually taken out in second half and replaced by Tyree George. So first half was not exciting at all. Um, just have a normal chances, no goal, no goal. For example, Jadon Sancho, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He has not been, the same person we bought, back when he came in newly. So I don't know why his performance is actually not good enough. Assist, we can't see the assist anymore. The vibes, the drive, the passion, it has reduced drastically. So I hope with the remaining 10 games to go now, probably he's going to actually, put up some shows and help us out. It's very important. Noni is no more there now, so we need him. We need him as soon as possible. Right? Tyree George is still young, he's inexperienced, so we need him to step up his game. Now, Unkuku played as a number 9, as usual, it's not his position. So there was no bite in our attack. Pedro Neto also played. If you have the cuts on his head, he did his best. But fortunately for us, the second half, Fofana, good news. Good news. Wesley Fofana is back. So we rested Rhys James for Thursday match against Copenhagen, second leg. So Rhys James was rested and Fofana came back and he played right back and he played very, very well before he was taken out. So that's good news. Our players are getting back. Another good news, Romeo Lavia was on bench. He didn't play, but he was on the bench. And the last good news, Moses Casedo did not get a yellow card, finally. So he's going to play against us now. So because I was scared that if this guy get a yellow card now, he's going to miss 2 games. So he's going to miss games against us now and against I think Tottenham or Brentford. So, but thank God he did not get a yellow card today. So and he did his bit. In fact, the 2 best players on the pitch today is him and Cucurella. So second half, Mark Cucurella took the game into his hands. He shot the ball, and it was a goal. 1-0. 1-0. We actually defended for our lives also. It was the end of the game. We had several chances as well, and but 3 points is very important for us, and we're able to get our 3 points. That is what matters most, and we got it. We got our 3 points. So, and overall, the team, the fans, they were actually trying our best to push the team. They were loud in their chants, in their support, and that's a very good sign that the good feeling is vibe, the positive vibe is back, and we need to consistently do this till the end of the season. Very, very important. So right now we are 2 points ahead of Manchester City, and we are also 2 points behind Nottingham Forest on our fourth position right now. So there's hope for us. We are also 6 points behind Arsenal, second position. So the good news, like I said, is very soon Jackson will also be back. Jackson has even started making some running on the pitch, but for now he won't be involved in the full team, in match day team basically. But after the international break, Jackson will be back. So Romilava is back. So once all these players are back, West Fofana played today, but their shoe was rested again. So that position, second position we were before December, I think we're going to actually vie for that position again. I think Arsenal is just manning that position for the meantime. So they're going to come back to our fourth position. That's the target. We have to go back to our rightful position. So that's the target. So over to Arsenal and Manchester United. So Manchester United at Old Trafford, they played the 1-1 draw against Arsenal. And overall summary is that Arsenal was actually lucky. They were lucky that they didn't concede the second goal. Well, first half was not actually interesting, but second half it wasn't interesting until when uh, their captain Fernandez got a free kick, and he converted a very excellent free kick. The wall was there, he still kicked it above the wall, and he was able to score. Unfortunately for Raya, the ball was too fast for Raya. He wasn't able to catch the ball, push it out. So that's that for the free kick. And the second half was very exciting in the sense that it was like a ding dong affair, like a basketball, pressure from both sides, and Lenny Euro was injured. He didn't came in. He didn't did very well. Also, he played very close to like a left center back or left back position. But the man of the match, which I will give personally, is Mazraoui. Mazraoui played very, very well. He played very well. Kept on, combining with Ganacho, kept on combining with Fernandez, right? And they like almost 5 minutes to the end of the game, they had a very, very interesting, shot on goal, which was Mazraoui assisted Fernandez, and Raya pushed it, and he was able to push it out. And second time, when the boy was even bouncing towards the goal, just to cross over the line, Raya flew like like a fish, like a bird, and push it out. That was the highlight of the game, because if that second goal have actually entered the net, that's a win, that's a W, that's a 3 points for United, and to be a very big blow for Arsenal. But nevertheless, right now they've dropped point. Arsenal have dropped point, 2 points, and uh, Liverpool is just 9 games remaining. They have 9 games remaining, so they just need 16 points to be crowned champions out of those 9 games. Once they have that 16 points, that's a done deal. I don't see that they will run away with it. At this point in time, Arsenal is just grappling for straws. Arsenal is struggling so hard to get a goal poaching striker or goal scorer. Merino is their striker now. They have Jesus, he was injured. They were using a number 10 in the boy we sold to them, right? So those things will not work. And that has been happening for the past 3 seasons or thereabout. Edu left now. They're about to get a new director. And Ateta so far, to be frank with these Arsenal fans and the board, Ateta has done his bit. You guys have 5 windows, January and summer, right? You cannot get a striker. We have a lot of you have money. Not as if you don't have money. Victor Osimhen is there, Gukores is there, Sesko is there. Within that 5 windows, you can't even achieve one. I'm sorry to say, we just dump Raheem Sterling to you. You know, it was unperturbed. He didn't even leave the bench to assist or to assist the team today. You know, he's still earning ridiculous money and he's not doing anything. So Mikel Merino was your striker today. How many shots on goal did he have? If you have a clinical striker, immediately you equalize, you'll have scored today. You guys were relying on Odegaard. He had a good time. He had a good shot also. Nana pushed it away. But there's too much for those midfielders to do. They need the person that will convert those chances. Right? A very excellent goal by Declan Rice anyway. And that was an assist from Julian Timber. But nevertheless, you have runners. You have Saka, you have Nwaneri. Right? You have Martinelli. You have Leda Trossard. So if you have all those wingers, excellent wingers, very good midfielders. So bottom line is just get a striker that will convert those goals. If you don't have that, there's no way you will not struggle. I was joking with my friend today that you guys, we dropped a point fine because of injuries, right? The winter, we had winter blues, everything, is almost collapsing within our eyes. So we are fortunate enough now that our players are getting back. We are now in top four position. We are even just 2 games behind us now. So that means we are saying that our season is just calamitous. It's not really a calamity to an extent if you look at it. We just have 10 games to go. And our players are getting back. So if our injured players are getting back, what do you expect? That's a morale booster for us for the running for the end of season. So if Arsenal is not careful, we're going to push you off that second position. I repeat. And what are we vying for? Trophy for this season, Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal is in Champions League. That's their only hope. And unfortunately for them too, their size of the Champions League is very difficult. It's either they play the winners between Liverpool, PSG, or Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. So their size of that draw is very terrible. It's very difficult for them. I don't see them winning the Champions League, or even go all the way. So the top fourth position is their trophy this season, and Chelsea still have hope. We'll vie for top four, top five, and Conference League is also there. What scenario we deploy resources to our Conference League that we're not losing this. We're gonna win this, right? So Arsenal fans, I wish you all the best. I wish Ateta all the best, but you guys, you know what to do, but you refuse to do it, which is go and buy a super striker. If you don't do that, you can't be successful. You'll just be taking your top four, which you have been enjoying since the early days or since the latter stages of Arsene Wenger before he left. When you guys started building the Emirates Stadium, your target has always been top four. You've completed Emirates Stadium for how long now? And you cannot get a team, a solid 11 that have striker every season. It's shameful for you. Think about it. For how long have you been using the Emirates Stadium after the rebuild, after the new stadium has been built, and you can't buy a very good clinical striker? But let me drop a snap gist for Ruben Amorim. Amorim was actually delighted, but we know there will be unfortunately for Ruben Amorim, it's a very tough job for him. Ineos and these new owners, they don't really have much. They don't have money because these players that they have, I can say vouch right now that half of these players should be sold out. It needs a total rebuild. They already know the management, they know that the structure is not good. In fact, Mario mentioned it. He's actually pitying or he's actually let me say he's not happy with what is happening over there. Why? Because a lot of people are losing their jobs, even backroom staff, they don't have money. So Manchester United at the end of this season now, they're going to review everything and start moving out, shipping out players. Casemiro will go, apparently, and they will have a rebuild. Rasmus Oiland, the guy came in, a shot on goal, just one shot on goal. You are just away from shooting the ball, and Declan Rice kick the ball off your feet. You don't have to waste time before you think. Just eat the damn ball. Eat the damn ball. So Oiland is not a striker. Zexi is not a striker. So they are desperate to get a striker right now. Garnacho did his bit, but overall, United need a total overhaul in terms of their personnel, players basically. But it's a good and enticing and excellent Super Sunday. Chelsea win and Arsenal draw. I predicted also, I think yesterday or this morning, that the game is going to be a draw, and apparently it's a draw. So thank you for liking, for subscribing. Your boy Alpha Leo and Son Cochito, I still remain here. And welcome to spring in Canada. And we're going to be dropping our jackets very soon, right? Thank you guys, and peace out. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. Bye.